when you are away, you don't hear me say please. Oh baby, you're all simple and plain is the way that you made me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. You're giving me too many things lately. You're all I need. You smiled at me and said, don't let me want to love you, but just let me have to meet your father. When we are older, you're right. Is that what I meant when I said no? I don't think life is quite that simple. When you are away, you don't hear me say please. Oh baby, you're all simple and plain is the way that you made me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. I tell this is what let me part cause cause you hit me. That's when you came to me. I said, wish I could prove I love you, but just let me that I have to work on water. When we are older, you're right. You can't wait enough when I say so. And maybe something's all that simple. When you were away, you don't hear me say please. Oh baby, don't know simple and clean is the way that you made me feel tonight. It's hard to let it all hold me. Whatever I be on this morning, it's a little one. We are in so morning, your future just is standing at home. Nothing's right before don't lie, don't be like it. Today, you need it. Be what you need it. It can't be done. You need you say you know. It only gonna be the same as you. But you're not immortal. I got so you won't say. I see God on your moon. Can let me that she can watch us in your Be hold me. Whatever I be on this morning, it's a little one. We are in so morning, your future just is standing at home. Nothing's right before.
And I write games for fun. So what are we doing today? Well, first off, I want to tell everyone apologies for being dead for the past few days. A combination of things occurred, including me just not feeling terribly well the entire time, so I didn't end up streaming at all, and then I just felt worse, and truth be told, I'm still not feeling 100% right now, but hey, it's okay. I'm alright. I don't have the coof. Just the wonderful experience of not feeling too hot. But let's get rolling. As of right now, we're going to be working on Notamon some more. I did manage to get everything loaded in. Yeah, Buttermer in there, because Buttermer is the mascot of this godforsaken thing. Veno King. Now, you may be noticing that I have things like, damage plus X still. I need to get everything. I need to get the move set up for that, and that's going to be what today is going to be mostly about. So, someone pinged me. Let me guess, is it someone going to be asking about the exact same question as usual? Oh, wow. It's the exact same goddamn question as usual. How could I have guessed? My god, I am truly a living psychic. My phone. I always find it amusing when my phone decides to ding it rather than, tell me. So, yeah, another fun thing is I cut my foot open. So I've been crippled Carl for a while here, hobbling around with a cut on my foot, bottom of my foot, of course, because it's Notepad Anon, and I can't have nice things. So, okay. Mm. Yeah, combat ability and moves. Yeah. do I want to word this section? I forgot about doing this. Thought about it. Their ability is it signifies their abilities and looks. One, two, not two. Yeah, it's the same, but with the different elemental affinities. Reflects reflects their influence across the world. Different elemental affinities, they will look fundamentally different. One's primary element is the one used for all moves to determine if they are strong / weak against certain moves. Move to determine if they are strong, weak against them. Oh, jeez. Yeah, welcome to Not Feeling Too Hot, the musical. Notamon can have access to different elements. Okay. Two, three, 4, 5, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Hello. Hello, phone. What do you need? I want to do this. I drink of an element allows to be used with it. Multiple elements can be used for an ability. That should hopefully cut it down. Actually, let me see. Anon has no actually has equal elemental affinities, and then they are to be neutral. And they are considered to be neutral, meaning they are has equal elemental affinities or no elemental affinities. Then they are considered to be neutral. Then they are considered to be neutral and are weak to everything. Hopefully this will be the start of changing the numbers around a little bit. Going to come to its combat design ability moves. Starting moves. Notamon has access to its overall look and bodily functions. These starter moves can be used at all times, as long as the Notamon is conscious. As long as the Notamon is not dead. What we go up here. cackle, strike, and a bite. A cackle. Requires arms, legs, or a tail. Bite requires a mouth. There we go. And now I get to do a very long-winded side note. Actually, creation of a move. Show me your moves. Can be Notamons. Three keys areas: type, effect. Oh, calm down. Delivery. Type. The elemental affinity of the move. If he's using this move on a target that is weak, they gain extra damage. But if using this move on a target that is strong against the element, it will do reduced damage. Effect. What the ability. They gain extra. If this move is not target, then they gain extra effects. The ability actually does. Then further into 5 key area, into 5 sections. Damage abilities. Damage. Straight reduction of a rival Notamon's health. Buff. Increasing the attributes or skills of the Notamon or of allied Notamon. Debuff, reducing the attributes or skills of rival Notamon. Movement ability. Allowing the traversal of the battlefield in a different way, and finally a special everything else. Actually, I should say is a catch-all. creator/delivery. The distance and area affected by the move. Larger areas allow for greater impacts, but run the risk of friendly fire. While all smaller delivery methods require greater positioning and risk. Creating a move for a Notamon. The creator will be how do I want to word this? Can you move? I'm using there. To craft and edit the above three areas to deliver the desired effects of the move. Okay, there we go. Certain moves and certain abilities. These require specific parts to function properly, or have access to, such as natural weapons. Yeah, such as natural weapons. Starting moves. No, starting move different. Oh Christ. Okay, now starting moves. These starting moves can be, as long as Notamon is not dead, strike, bite, requires a mouth. Which brings us to natural weapons. If we want to do natural weapons, we're going to put here. How do I want to do these? Who knows? natural weapons. Natural weapon. Buy 2 vat. Actually, buy 2 vat. Natural weapon for an Notamon can be one of 2 entities. One of 2 methods. Melee or ranged. Melee natural weapon. Hello. Requires a limb. Melee natural requires a limb to attach the weapon to. But when chosen, the natural weapon grants a limb to attach weapon to, but when chosen, the natural weapon grants a bonus amount of damage. Bonus amount of damage to the strike starting move. A ranged natural weapon has to determine the range and how do I want to do that? Pretty much the ranged natural weapon is you shooting something very simple at someone. It's you shooting like a little dart at someone or something. Has to determine a ranged natural weapon has to determine the range as well as the damage and the severity and damage of the weapon. As long as the only requirement is that the Notamon has. The requirement is that the Notamon has a part. Actually, no. Has a part to attach the weapon. To attach the natural weapon to. It doesn't have to be a specific, it doesn't have to be a limb, it just has to be a part. So it could be like the mouth is technically where you're shooting this from. Notamon. Notamon. Zero, 1, 2. Actually, it would be a 1. Actually, no, let's do a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, but because we don't really need to go that far. Tino. 12. Tino, I mean. Zero. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's pretty big for 15. Let's do something like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Doing derivatives of 4. Because if you're gonna notice this pretty quickly, but I'm gonna be doing some odd numbers just because the numbers aren't gonna be adding up properly if I don't throw in some odd numbers here and there. Natural weapon. Actually, melee natural weapon. Damage. Let's see. Strike 1d4, so it would be 1d4, 1d8, 1d10, 1d12, 1d14. 1d16, 1d18, 1d20. And if we increase this up naturally, 24, 28, 32. Melee natural weapon severity. What I should do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good cost. 0, and we'll do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So if I want to make, let's do a theoretical. I want to make a 4d10, basic weapon, 4d10 damage, which is pretty significant, mind you. That's going to be 9 plus 12, so that's going to be 21. Yeah, that'll be 21 goop, which is pretty damn easy to get across. So, okay, I need to bump numbers up. Let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 40. If I do that, actually, let's do this for now. So again, if I want to do 1d4, actually d4, d6, d8. There we go. So if I want to make 90-20 damage, I need to spend 80 goop, which is still a pretty significant amount. I think it's don't even have the numbers being quite right. So let's keep severity higher. Let's actually do something like this even. 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56. So pretty damn expensive. And then just keep it 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So if I want to do 2d6, it's going to cost me 12 goop. But 4d10 is going to officially cost me 31 goop. Alright, so yeah, so you can't just buy one of these right off the bat, just like that. No, you actually know it would be 36 goop. So you wouldn't be able to buy things right off the bat. But you can go something like 2d8 pretty easy. Like 2d12 is technically only 27 goop. So yeah, to get the severity up. Where do I switch these numbers? Increase the severity. No, I think this should theoretically work. mean we'll have to put up somewhere. Right here. Severity is the number dice rolled, while damage equal. All damage is the die. Is the die being rolled? So we want to insert footnote here. So 3d6 damage would have severity 3 and a damage of d6. Yeah, there we go. Which brings me to bonus amount. Natural weapon grants a bonus, but when chosen, the natural melee weapon. A natural melee weapon grants the strike starting move, and increased severity / damage. God. Oh, Jesus Christmas Christ. Ugh. We're gonna need to bump the damage up slightly here. Let's do this. Let's bump this up to 10, actually. Let's do 10, 15, 20, 25. No. God, if we're going to commit to it, we need to commit to it. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. Bump the damage up pretty significantly. Then we have the range doing the 5, 10, 15 thing. Actually, if we do bump that up, let's actually change this up then. 3, 6, 9, 12. Then we do a 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 for D20, but it's incredibly expensive to do that. It's like, what if you're a range character at that point, like, it's not even actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah. Am I saying you have to literally buy your first bit of damage? Yes. are you up there? Stop being up there. Range, please. Get back to where you need to be. There we go. Is this a pretty chart? No, it doesn't work. I think so. There we go. Okay. You don't need this anymore. Key parts, name, type, effect. Okay, here's our. Again, this is absolutely the most basic ability I could come up with. Goop punch, poison effect, damage 2d6, inflict poison 1. But it's the process of going into it that makes things a little bit complicated. Now and again, I question the validity of some people's right to exist in this plane of existence. And every day I find myself questioning it deeper. Here are 33 fucking pages and 95% of it's fucking tables. Natural weapons. Okay. Goop punch is kind of our. We're going to actually need. What we're going to do is we're going to break it down. Yeah, we're going to break it down. That's how we're going to do things. If you want to know what I'm doing, Control X. I'm opening up a second Notepad document. You know it's getting serious when I have 2 Notepad documents. So. Let's see. We're going to have to break it down into damage, buff, debuff, movement, ability. Let's just. We're going to have to break down the effects of each move. Type is pretty easy to do, but the effects are what's going to be hard, because you can combine multiple effects into a single move. All right, so creating a move. As stated above, Make moves that grants them a benefit on the field. Consulting the following charts. One may craft and create their very own abilities. Create a Notamon ability. A Notamon move to be used. Alright. So create step one. Actually, let's just do step one. Create a name. Step two. Determine the elemental affinity. Affinities being used by the move. No elemental affinities are selected. The move is considered neutral. Step 3. Determine the effects. Step 4. Determine range and delivery. Alright, so we're going to post this right here. This is going to be our incredibly... We want to do 3, and then we're going to have our our 4-step method. Yeah. For ease of use, consult the 4-step process below. All right. Goop punch. Okay, we're going to want to make... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Brick. Alright, so... Effects. Damage effects. And actually, if we have damage effects, what we can do is go down here. Hello, phone. Yes, I know you want me to do my Duolingo. I understand. Natural weapons assume. So if we break it down to 5, 10, 15. So technically, if you want to do a 90-20, you need 90 fucking goop to do a single ability that could potentially be reduced down into dirt. Yeah, let's keep with these 5, 10, 15. We'll have to... This is going to be we're going to have to change things based on... damage severity... damage amount, damage die. And again, if we consult Goop Punch 2d6, 2d6, it'd be 20. 20 goop to do that. Which is pretty significant, actually. Yeah, 20 goop. And that's just for a single ability, so yeah. Okay, so... My damage effects. Allows the move to deal direct damage to an opponent. Or themselves. And which then, in case we go to our next major set of effects, which is going to be buffs. You understand where things get a little bit complicated. What? Oh, that's dumb. Let's see, Jen. He's one. Alright, so we can break down majority of buffs into gain damage, gain armor, gain resistance to X, gain dodge, gain let's see. Prevent Y, prevent X. Yeah, okay. Gain damage, gain armor, gain gain elemental affinity. Oh, wait a second. That would also gain armor, gain resistance. heal X. Alright. Welcome to going through moves with Notepad Anon. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is place it right here. Buff type effect. Buff type effect. We want to do data, create filter, A to Z. Turn off filter. Actually, what we can do, prevent X. We can also put in gain severity for damage. Severity, okay. Effect. Target Notamon. Notamon gains armor equal to gains armor. Target Notamon gain increases damage die. Target Notamon increases number of dice rolled, number of damage dice rolled. A target Notamon increases gains a bonus to dodge abilities and attacks. Target Notamon is considered strong against an elemental type. Target Notamon gains a specific elemental affinity to their next ability. Target Notamon increases health by X. Increases health by X amount. Target Notamon prevents the next debuff. Alright. You know what? I think I want to call it here. I know this wasn't really a long stream, but this is a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, folks. This is not fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to spend probably the rest of tonight and tomorrow getting all of this done. I'm going to just sit down and just do it dead silent, probably, and while going through and looking through everything, trying to make sure everything actually works. Numbers wise, not probably going to touch that. Hopefully I'll come back for combat. that'll be kind of the next hurdle, because yeah, we haven't even hit combat yet, by the way, folks. Just to tell you how fucked I am, but that's the plan. So Godspeed, good luck. Hopefully everyone has a good night. I am going to die a little on the inside.